As we continue now with our Take 5 presentation, you'll see how we're just climbing the ladder here, adding a little bit of a few elements from the white key, our white key palette of color here. We were just using all the white keys on the piano to create this beautiful music. The left hand is going to be really focusing in on now at this level to be able to see those options, okay? And in the left hand. In some cases we only have 2 options. In most cases we have 3 options, okay? At this time we're looking at. These options are conforming to chords that will be later on learned in more depth in my methodology. So as you're learning these important parts within our studies, these Take 5 segments are giving you something to work with and play around with and really sound great right away, okay? So let's take a listen right now at this first level here, which we're going to focus on the 7 white key 3-note patterns using 2-note clusters, releasing them to 1, okay? So now you'll have the freedom here to use any of our options. In the left hand we have C, and we have this option and this option. D, we have E, or we have this. There's only 2 there, okay? F, 2, and then the third, yeah. Then we have G. Using a sustain pedal will really help hold these notes and let them linger while you're selecting notes. It lets them flow better, okay? So sustain, hold down. See how the hand is able to let those lift up while those notes are still ringing. As you play the next one, foot comes up and back down, and then the next one. In the B one you have B, G, B, and then this one, just 2. Okay? And we're going to play 2-note clusters releasing to 1. Watch this. Now, varying the order of those patterns is really where all the interest and excitement is going to happen, because you can use different orders and you can make some beautiful stuff. And a lot of times it's F going to the E, back to the F pattern, back to the E, to the A. You can do all different kinds of things that are going to add interest. Now we're looking at a different section now where we're going to go 2-note clusters releasing to the 1. You got to watch this. This is very, very important, because now as you release to the 1, the next bar you're going to release to 4 individual tones. And amongst that you want to see how your void note is going to resolve itself. Watch this. This is really exciting, because you'll see that note we didn't want to stay on, now you can stay on it as long as it moves off to a neighboring note. Okay, higher or lower. Watch this. So, for example, take the C pattern. Again, you can use any of the options here. So you're starting off. Now, the void note of C is the F, right? Which is this note. Watch this. Isn't that great? See how I resolve it to this? Now I'm going to the B pattern, okay, which I'm playing 2 notes. Now, the void note for the B was the C, right? Okay? See how it worked? Now we're going to the A. So this is, again, where scales are going to come in. We're going to be very clear why you got to learn scales. Now on the A, okay, we're voiding the F. Now F. The B is the void. Watch this. I went right through. How I went right through it. The E, the void is the F. To the D pattern. And no voids here. avoid note. Then you get these 4 single notes together. As you can see now, you have more and more options. It's a combination of using scales, chords, you know, the chord parts, specific parts that seem to be working best against the chords, scales, and there's a discipline now being learned. We're getting both hands up on the piano. There's a lot of things going on here that really will be highlighting more in my method of teaching. So right now, utilize this, explore the many options you'll have, and you'll really be in for a real treat because you're making some beautiful music here. Okay, enjoy. Good luck.